It's India taking on Kenya in the final of the Hero Intercontinental Cup 2018, and it's coming to you live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar, the home of Indian football. Two teams that met each other just 6 days ago for the very first time officially in their history meet again after finishing with 6 points apiece and edging New Zealand out on goal difference in the process. But it's all about the Blue Tigers looking for another trophy. Stephen Constantine made 7 changes last time, but back with his full-strength 11 in this one. Gurpreet back in goal, Sandesh and Anas back in defence, Sunil still captaining, but alongside JJ Lalpeklo in attack, and Udanta finds a place back in the starting 11. Pranay Haldar back alongside his midfield partner Anirudh Thapa. The Kenyans, however, did not make any changes after losing out to India on the 4th of June, but that worked well for them because they won 4-0 against Chinese Taipei, which was enough to make them cover this journey to the final. But Sebastian Migne has made 2 changes this time, but keep an eye out on the captain Musa Mohammed, who's been ever so solid in defence alongside Kibwage, and their fullbacks really have been the headline act, with Atudo in his 50th appearance getting not 1 but 2 goals, ensuring that Kenya make it to the final tonight. Sunil Chhetri with that emotional appeal on social media. The fans have responded in some style in an almost unprecedented fashion. Mumbai saw almost 9,000 people attend the game, which was Sunil Chhetri's 100th appearance for the national team. They might have finished second best in New Zealand in the previous game, with all those changes rung in by the coach. But back to their top 11, led by that man who needs no introduction to any sports fan in the country, let alone an Indian football fan. So put your seatbelts on as Sunil Chhetri and company look to put on a show on this Sunday night blockbuster in the City of Dreams. India against Kenya in the final of the Hero Intercontinental Cup as Captain Fantastic gets his first touch. He never stops chasing lost causes. He was won the moment it went towards the goalkeeper. If there was any doubt, India in blue and Kenya in maroon. As I welcome back Ishfaq Ahmed and Eric Partalu in commentary. What a big night for football this is, Ishfaq.
We've got a worthy final between Kenya and India. I would have loved to see a New Zealand-India final, because I thought New Zealand had a really good tournament. Just couldn't get more goals than what Kenya did in the end.
The free kick, I think this is the perfect place for India. This, like we were talking earlier, like Kenya is very deadly on their, these free kicks and all that. But India can do better, like they in this tournament. I think this is the one aspect we haven't seen much from them.
Yeah, Bernard Oginga, the guilty party there, who's been brought into the side. One of the 2 changes made by Sebastian Migne. Anirudh Thapa to deliver this set piece for India. Delivers nicely. Sunil Chhetri! Oh, you are joking! Sometimes you feel lucky you watched him play. Sometimes you feel blessed. But Sunil's getting younger by the day. He's simply India's greatest. The legend of Sunil Chhetri grows with every day, every game, and every goal. 1-0 India.
Well, I think this is straight away coming from BFC practice grounds. Now you see why Sunil has gone there, because Thapa is not playing in BFC, and I think I have seen it many times, BFC doing this.
Correct, we work on this one, at least once or twice a week, and Sunil just found himself in acres of space here, no one picking him up, and all he had to do was just put a good finish in the corner, and geez, it was a good finish.
But how about the Kenyan defending? How on earth the top scorer of the tournament has got so much of space inside the box?
Equal credit has to go to this man who's just touched the ball once again and released Sunil Chhetri once again, who's onside. Trouble for Matasi. Sunil was cutting it back, hoping that Nazri or JJ Lalpeklo would be willing runners, but anything but that happened.
That's so unusual from Sunil Chhetri. I just thought he was going to chip the keeper and lift it over the top. We see Ochieng making a burst forward here on the edge of the box. Can he find a little pass?
Well, this has been a more open game of football than we've seen in the previous 6 already. Pranay Haldar giving it away to Nazri for India to mount another attack, but some good football at the moment on display in Mumbai.
We've seen in the last match also against New Zealand, like they have to be very careful now, because they just scored, and in last match also after scoring they immediately concede. I think this is the time now where they can just try to slow the game a little bit.
A long throw coming in from their most experienced player, Tudo. Nice header as well. Oh, so nearly from Mugumna.
Well, Eric, that's what we have been talking about. Like India has to be so careful about these set pieces, throw-ins. You see, Kenya is a side who look less dangerous in open plays, but when it comes to the set piece, they suddenly come alive.
Ochieng to take the corner for Kenya. Cleared by the goal scorer, Sunil Chetri. But only as far as Ochieng once again. Whips it in. Gurpreet's there. Decisive as ever. Solid as ever. Safe as ever. Releases Sunil first time. Pressure on the captain from the other captain. Does well this time, doesn't he, Musa?
That was pinpoint again. Time and time again, Gurpreet's distribution is just astonishing. To find a pass 70 metres on the bounce.
See Sandesh being tested here. But the long legs of Mutamba does well. The sensible thing of passing it back to his goalkeeper.
That was beautiful play. I don't think Ishfaq agrees with me. He should have cleared the ball, but what a little step over there, just showing the composure and the confidence that he's got.
Well, I'm glad that he managed to give it back, but you know, like being as a last man, and that can be sometimes suicidal.
So obviously a clear difference in manual between Bengaluru FC and Jamshedpur as Sunil's once again on the ball, and Sunil once again on the score sheet. Well, every time he does this for India, it's added to that endless highlights reel of his. But if you haven't seen him do this on a wet, windy night for club and country, there's just so much that you have missed. It's 2-0 to India, and Captain Fantastic once again writing his name when it comes to the final showdown.
Well, Eric, we have been talking about his first touch. What about this touch? Fantastic first touch and then finishing. You see this first touch, it's a fabulous first touch. What
a diagonal from Sandesh as well. The control is sublime. The weaker left foot, incredible. In the back of the net, India 2-0.
Sure, there'll be some debate about the weaker, but wow, it's effective. Well, at the moment, you put a sack in front of him, he'll find the back of the net. It doesn't matter. He is playing football on a completely different level, on another planet at the minute, is Sunil Chetri. And India just happy to build from the back once again. Once again, you saw that that same combination. Once again, foul from the back. And this time there will be a card.
It needed to be. That was a dirty challenge. And luckily for Sunil, he saw it coming and he rode it quite well. I think both his feet are off the ground. Maybe not. He's a lucky boy coming from behind. I'm just glad I'm not a right or a left winger, because you just get an earful for 45 minutes.
Sandesh under a little bit of pressure, but Mutamba not even close to the ball. Once again, Gurpreet calling out loudly. Not sure some of us can catch it on our television and mobile screens, but it's just the sheer decision making from the big man in goal that makes so much of a difference, and quite underestimated, frankly.
And you know, it's confidence for the team when the goalkeeper is like that and making decisions and calming things down. That, you know, that's a meaty challenge. The referee has to call back here.
That will be a card as well, Eric. Just a little late, and Musa just pleading innocence of his teammates as well. Tapa's gone down.
I love the movement from Tapa here, playing the ball forward and marching through to that third man run, and that's over the ball. That should be well, that could have been a red card, Ishfaq.
Well, I don't know, like, I think he's very lucky he got the touch first for the ball. Maybe that may have saved him.
Sunil Chetri eyeing another hat-trick. On the ball with the set piece, floats over. Hold your breath. 2-0 India still.
Difficult skill to execute over the wall, going to the far post, but shows the confidence of Sunil Chetri, not afraid to have a go. And, you know, possibly a little bit of mind games with the goalkeeper, if nothing else, because the next time they get a free kick in that position, maybe he goes the other way.
2-0 the scoreline in favour of India. 2 goals to Sunil Chetri, which will put more than a couple of smiles on the faces of fans present here at the Mumbai Football Arena as Gurpreet Singh takes a goal kick headed straight in JJ's direction. Sunil! There's more ambition to it than any intention to score, really. A soft effort going straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. He knew it immediately and exercising pressure so that Kenyans don't get a release from the back the way they were expecting. A minute more to go. And Matasi is absolutely distraught with his right back Atudo there for not even spotting what he was trying to do. Subhashish now ready to take the throw in. JJ forever hovering around that 18-yard box. That's gone out of play as well. Another throw-in as India look to just play this out now. If they get another, absolute gold. JJ with a deft touch towards Nasri. Looking for the turn. Gets the turn. Sunil was looking for Thapa. The way they've run together certainly augurs well for India. JJ, Sunil, Thapa working well together, but India have some defending to do in the last 10 or 15 seconds. Good challenge from JJ. Pranoy releases Udanta, who's on his bike once again. Trouble for the captain, who's already seen yellow. With his left foot, curls it towards Sunil. Vital header. And luckily for Kenya, in the opposite direction as Rovesh Kamini blows his whistle to signal half-time. What a fantastic start in this summit clash for the Blue Tigers. Roared on by those fans, the Blue Pilgrims and the Mumbaikars. India needed a response after conceding 2 against New Zealand despite taking a lead courtesy of that man Sunil Chhetri. And they got it from the man himself. Not 1 but 2 goals. That takes his tally to 8 in the tournament now and gives India a lot of comfort and a lot of cushion going into the dressing room. As it stands at half-time in the final of the Hero Intercontinental Cup, courtesy of 2 goals from captain, leader, legend. It's India 2, Kenya 0. Stay with us. India would be looking to get their hands on the Hero Intercontinental Cup trophy as they kick off the second half on Rovesh Kamini's whistle. Eric Partlew alongside me in commentary along with Ishfaq Ahmed. Great showing on a big night for Indian football today.
This is what we were talking about, and what this game needed was goals early on. And, you know, the Mumbai faithful have come out. In fact, everyone from India has come out to watch this game.
And a very important second half now started already. See, we have seen the last match also, Kenya responding. Oh, what a fantastic shot by Kenya there, but you have to appreciate Gurpreet, great goalkeeping. Once more.
Absolutely. The first one was spectacular. The second one equally effective, just parries it away. But look at this shot from Ochieng. It needed something special and needed a 6'6" frame. Thankfully for India, it was there.
What a save. Look at that, stretching across. You saw it comfortably enough, but I think his big frame helps him out. And Ochieng's in the thick of things, taking a corner here for Kenya. It's cleared away by the skipper.
But he's everywhere, isn't he? It's difficult to get him far away from the action. Otieno crosses that in. Nasri to help out the defense, not for the first time tonight. Atudo just shielding him away. Be a throw-in.
What a dangerous start for India. Kenya coming at them full pace to try and get an early goal and change the complexity of this match.
It's got a big throw, Atudo. Not effective this time. JJ once again. That first touch is always looking at the number 11. And now the number 12 is on his way. Look at Chhetri's lung-bursting run on the other side. JJ! No, fancy the shot himself. So he's not very happy, but JJ once or twice can surprise as well.
It was like 2 kids in the training ground there, just running towards the goal. And Ochieng shoots again. Gurpreet, safe as a house.
That's the second shot on target already from the same man.
We are having a fiery start. See that it's like one go from the one team and other go from the other team.
Moto. Lovely ball towards the right-hand side. The Kenyans have certainly come out with a plan and a purpose in the second. Cuts it back nicely for Makwata. What a challenge that is from Pritham Kotal.
Oh, that was so dangerous there for India. Everyone was kind of caught flat-footed. Subhashish couldn't get back and make the tackle, but that man again, Ochieng, making things tick for Kenya.
What a fantastic defending by Pritham Kotal. You see, cutting in and blocking that shot. It was on target. I think India has to do much better now. They have to just try to get hold on ball and try to keep that ball. And this is so important junction right now for this match.
This time a better cross. Makwara is there, releases a shot. Sandesh Jhingat's body comes in the way. Another one. This time Anas's deflection gives them a corner. Kenyans are edging closer and closer. And Indians to stop looking on the other side of the pitch and get the defensive manual out. He's absolutely livid. Here's a corner for Kenya. Here's the header from Sunil himself. But it's fallen kindly to Moto. Floats it in beautifully. Udanta with a cushioned header towards his goalkeeper and does really well indeed.
That's incredible defending from Udanta, just so calm under pressure, and you hold your breath all the time when a wing back or a defender looks to knock it down for the goalkeeper, and a brilliant skill from Udanta Singh.
Anand going with the substitute list. There are a couple of options. One of the options I feel like is Dhanmavya. So he has been doing quite well in I-League for East Bengal.
I'm sure people tuning into the commentary right now will just be thinking, what's all the fuss about with that scoreline? 2-0 in India's favour. Goes back to the discussion of how dangerous that 2-0 scoreline can be sometimes. This time displeading his innocence. But the referee didn't like that challenge at all.
I tell you what, he's on the yellow card already, and things are boiling over in Mumbai here. That could have been a second yellow.
Chetri just dousing the fire a little bit. That's why they're upset. Not the first time with Anirudh Thapa as well from Ruginga.
I don't see too much in that. I think he's, the contact's there, of course, but both players going for the ball, Ishfaq.
I can't even see anything wrong in that. Ball is in between. It's just who is going to reach first. You see the clear intention from both the players was winning the ball.
Let's see what they can do with this. Thapa won't deliver it. The substitute Roland Borges does, and before Balwant Singh could try the foot of the head, Mutasi is there in goal.
What a lovely free kick from Borges. That was a fantastic execution of skill, particularly coming on the last 5-10 minutes, and great defending there from is it Borges again? Yeah, he's everywhere at the moment.
But even as a neutral, you just want him to be on the ball like he has once again. Releases Balwant Singh. It's been a while since he last scored here at the Mumbai Football Arena, famously in that 4-0 win against Delhi. We'd love to add to that.
Difficult skill for Sunil there to execute, trying to lift the ball. Kenya's defenders were shutting off the ball along the ground, and he just had to lift it, unfortunately, and it was a bit too far for Balwant.
I think it's with the water on the pitch also that makes it more difficult. After one bounce, it skates a little bit faster.
You wonder why they didn't do it from the start, Ishfaq, because they looked like a much more settled team and creating better chances.
Balwant's on the ball, takes a shot as well. Awkward bounce from Matasi.
Nothing wrong with that attempt. As soon as it opens up for him and no one's running forward, why not have a go? Particularly if there's a little bit of moisture on the surface, Ishfaq. We've seen it time and time again, those ones going to the bottom corner off a deflection from the goalkeeper.
Definitely, if you are in the range, if you are a striker, you have to take shots, and that's how you will score also.
Great tackle from Udanta. It's not his, certainly not his key responsibility area, but he's had to put in a shift here.
I love this from Udanta because not many people expect him or talk about him and his defensive qualities.
Kenya trying to find space in between that. Lovely, lovely ball towards Otieno. Crosses it in, gets a header. Anirudh Thapa will have to do something special. And his challenge is not good enough. He'll get a free kick to the Harambee Stars, and much needed one. He spots Stephen Constantine missing now. Now Ochieng will take it. Good break with a solid right arm. And a hand that certainly brings more safety and more comfort for India than it was ever needed in this Hero Intercontinental Cup.
That's like a goal for a goalkeeper. Unbelievable effort to just snatch it from the top corner, and the big man gets across and saves his side a goal.
Well, what a fantastic save. When national team needed him most, and he delivered. He was there. He is present there, and I think I have no words for him.
A header from Atudo, who's already scored 2 in the previous game. And that will be the 8th corner for Kenya. This must be absolutely frustrating for Sebastian Minya.
Oh, they're under the pump here, India. They just need to do well and clear their lines here.
Here's another. Headed away by the number 10, Balwant Singh. He's not even supposed to be there in the first place. And Kenya will build from the back through their captain Musa. Great ball again. Atudo has changed flanks. He's right back, gone to the left-hand side. Crosses it towards nobody but Anas Edathodika in that Indian defence.
You see Udanta getting outnumbered here again, a 2v1. Horrible cross. But it was on again to play Otieno in, and that's the go-to man at the moment, Yushfa.
Eric, it looks like a defence versus attack session going on. See, India is trying to clear, but the pressure is coming back again and again because there is no one to hold the ball.
Well, we question why JJ came off, because he was doing ever so well at that role. And here we go again on the left-hand side with Otieno versus Udanta and Pritham. Good defending in the end. Oh, he's given a handball here.
Oginga has put a foot wrong, not on a player, thankfully. Sunil Chetri on his bike, releases Balwant Singh on the left-hand side. Look at Ashik Karunian's run as well. Sunil's waiting for a chip ball, looking for his hat-trick. Dennis will chest it away and Matasi will collect it just in time before Sunil can get another hat-trick in this tournament. 3 minutes have been played. We're all waiting for the referee's whistle now.
What a time to make a substitution. I mean, he's not even going to get to touch the ball. And we would have loved to see him a bit earlier on, but it's just too little too late for these guys coming on.
I'll tell you what, that's the 41st debut under Stephen Constantine. Maybe he just wanted to plug that in towards the end. And the 522nd player to play for India, the East Bengal man Laldan Moya, comes on. And just in time to say he was there when Sunil Chetri did that. 2 goals from him in the first half, early on in the first half, enough to separate Stephen Constantine's men from Sebastian Minia's. They were always favourites going into this. And this man, of course, was always going to lead the charge, always the favourite to score and add to his tally. He goes level with Lionel Messi as far as active goal scorers are concerned with his brace tonight. And it will be his hands that'll take this trophy and lift it in the air in front of these passionate football fans who responded to his clarion call and turned up in style, as did the Blue Tigers, as they become the Hero Intercontinental Cup champions.
And
let's
now
take this
Mr.
into...
Rahul Patel will present the Hero Intercontinental Cup to the winning team, India.
Well, it's great to see Sunil just moving away from the frame and giving the opportunities to the youngsters who've been the story of this tournament, who've got the opportunity, made the most of it, and got India their hands on the Hero Intercontinental Cup trophy. JJ Lal Beklua gets an opportunity as well. It means so much to him. A lot of criticism of late, but hey, this is what they were playing for, and that's what they've got their hands on. India, the champions of the Hero Intercontinental Cup, and rightly so, the trophy eventually in Anirudh Thapa's hands, the boy from Dehradun who became a man in Mumbai.